Hi everyone, this is Shirley from Shirley's World. And I know yesterday on the video when I was shopping at Goodwill, I said I would come home and put this video on, but by the time I got everything done and I looked around my house and saw everything that should be done and cleaned up in the kitchen, and then by the time I got around to doing this video, it was too late, and I'm not good late at night, so I decided to wait till this morning, and I'm going to do it now. And it's before noon, still in the morning, but I have a big haul for me. It's I think I got 41 items. My receipt, and I didn't have my regular 35% off coupon, but I spent $134. So added on to my other points, I did earn two 35% off coupons, which I will be able to use the next couple trips to Goodwill. I got, like I said, 41 items, so each one comes to about $3.27 each. I like to keep it below $3, but that was the difference between those coupons and not having a coupon. Well, actually, I had a 20% off coupon. But that is how much I spent yesterday. I'll show you what I got. I'm going to show you, I got some shirts that had just been laundered, so I hung them right up. I'm going to show those first and get them out of the way. This is a Hart Schaffner and Marks, and I think I had the same shirt that I sold just a little bit ago. It has sort of a texture on it. See it? Texture. I have to remember to look at the camera. I'm sorry. Yeah, this texture. So it is a size 17 and 35 sleeve. So it's a good, nice, big size. So non-iron. So I'm going to hang these up after I show you all the shirts. I got three Joseph A. Bank shirts. They're all the same size. They had a lot of these. I thought about buying all of them, but I bought three, and I'm going to lot these together because they're the same size, 17 and a half and a 35 sleeve. So they're all in the Traveler style, Traveler brand, which means they're sort of non-iron or non-wrinkle. So there's this window pane pattern, and then there's this sort of a lavender and white stripe, and I got a plain blue button down. So I'm going to try lotting those together and see how that does. I've never done that before, but I'm going to try it. So let me hang these back up so that I have these bins free to throw things when I show them to you. Okay, I'll be back in a second. Okay. All right, I'll show you the shoes first. I found two pair of men's shoes. One is this Oxford, lace-up Oxford men's shoes by, the style is Bergamo, and they're a Cole Haan, and they're made in Italy. And they're in nice condition, and these are a 9 medium. They're in really nice condition. So a pair of those men's shoes. And these These I got because these have got to be really vintage. They're a good brand, Stacy Adams. They're a size 9.5 medium. They're leather soles, and they even have the metal tap things on the heel, so the heels don't wear down. People used to do that. And this little thing, I don't know what this thing is. I may try to pry that off. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be there or not. It's only on one shoe. But do you remember these? These are definitely 1970s or 80s. Men used to wear these white shoes. Maybe they still do in parts, you know, in hot parts of the country. But men's loafers, Stacy Adams. They're in pretty good shape, except there is some wear on this one heel here. I might be able to fix that up so it looks a little better. But I thought those were kind of funny. And shoes there are only, with my, they're $5, but with my 20% off coupon, they were $4. So $4 a pair, which isn't bad. All right, let me start with the clothes here. Here's a LuLaRoe. This is an extra small, but I haven't had one of these before. This is a long duster, open cardigan, long sleeve duster. It goes all the way down below the knee. It's black, and it has a texture to the fabric. Nice duster. Has pockets also. So I can throw them in. Here is, now who does this remind you of? A TV program, Two Men and a Boy, or three, whatever that. I meant to look that up because I watch it. But, you know, Charlie Harper, the guy in there, Charlie Sheen, he wears these, they call bowling shirts, but doesn't that look like him? And because of that program, these are supposed to sell pretty good, and it doesn't really matter the brand. This is Ultra Club, a large. It's called Cabana Breeze. So it's sort of a heavyweight fabric. So I thought I'd try that and see. I don't know if I'm allowed to mention that TV program on my listing, or whether I should just say it's a Charlie Harper shirt. Then I saw this hanging on the end of a rack, and I got it for no real good reason, except I thought it was sort of neat. Because the brand isn't, I don't know, I've never, it just says Lifeguard. Lifeguard. Pop Surf. Born in Brooklyn. It's a small hoodie. But what it says is, it's Lifeguard for South Beach, on South Beach. I just thought that was sort of neat to wear, so just picked it up. It wasn't even one on sale. The sales tag yesterday were yellow. So I did get a few, but that wasn't one of them. But this was 20% off. I don't have the prices here to tell you what everything was. I'd have to look down my receipt, which I don't want to take the time. Then I found this in the men's polo shirts. Now, it's an Elie Tahari. Ellie Tahari, and it's a large. So I don't know, does Ellie Tahari make men's polo shirts? This was in the men's department, which really doesn't mean anything. But, or this could be a women's large. I'll have to measure. When I measure it, I'll decide. But this was half price, the yellow tag. So this was only a couple dollars. I found one Susan Graver. Susan Graver. Is that focusing? I don't know. It's a large, and it's an open cardigan in this nice green color. Nice long open cardigan. And in the back, it has little pleats in the back that makes the back really full at the bottom. So that was pretty. Susan Graver does pretty good. Here's a pair. These were half price. A pair of women's Levi's. And I got them because of the small size. These are size 2 short. They're really tiny. And there's like, they're boot cut. 515 boot cut Levi's. Nice condition. Levi's, of course, will always do well. And I got a heavy flannel shirt by Woolrich. Good brand. Their wool stuff does really well, but this is all cotton, I'm sure, and it's a 2XL. And when you're buying flannel shirts, you have to be careful. Oh, I didn't start my video. Because you know cotton flannel shrinks, so you have to always go by the measurements for sure. So I'll try to get this, try to get my video up here. It's always a trial. No. Try this one. Sorry. Be back in a second. Okay, here I am. I turn the sound down. It always comes blasting off. Okay. Why? Oh, there I am. One question I want to, hi, Fly Studios is here. And do I like brooches? I don't really sell jewelry. I've sold a couple pieces of jewelry on Poshmark. But on eBay, I don't know. I've never tried jewelry. I wanted to ask the people watching now on my chat that, do you see a subscribe button? Because when I look at my own videos, I see no subscribe button. And I don't know how I would hope to get subscribers if there's no subscribe button. I used to have one, so I don't know what happened to it. I'm going to have to look into that. But let me know if there's if you see a subscribe button under my video there. But anyway, yes, it's there. Oh, good. It must be just on my end that I don't see it. So anyway, this long sleeve Woolrich flannel shirt, men's, extra large. Okay. Thank you for letting me know. Bye, Studios. Here's a men's large. This is a real lightweight windbreaker by Columbia. Really nice when you need a windbreaker. Put on in the warm weather. Has an attached hood. Columbia is a good brand, of course. This I got thinking about selling it, but this is a black down coat that goes well over your hips. It's fitted. It fits me perfectly. I'm not selling it. I'm keeping this. It has makeup all over the big collar, but has a hood and everything. I'm going to wash this. It is washable and dryable. So even though it's a good down jacket, I am keeping this for me. Because nothing keeps me as warm as down. I have a couple down jackets that I will put up for sale now because they just don't fit me as good as that one does. So that's how we'll do that. I found this pair of jeans. I've seen this pair there a couple times. I didn't know, I've never heard of the brand, and I intended on looking it up and didn't while I was in the store those other times. So this time I did. I looked up this brand. It's called Paul and Shark Yachting, and it has a picture of a shark there. And it's not denim, it's a cotton jean style pant. But when I looked it up, these are very expensive pants. And they just have a turn up bottom. They're not like jeans, you know. So I got them and we'll try and see. They're made in Italy. These are made in Italy. And the size is 50. That's a European size. I will have to look up the sizing on these jeans. So it'll be interesting to find out about these. Here was a surprise find. I was going along the vests and jackets and looking. And what caught my eye was the SJ in here. And I'm thinking to myself, Shirley Jane. That's my initials, Shirley Jane. And then I see on the zipper pull, St. John. This is a St. John little vest. It's like a nylon vest, quilted nylon vest, and it's reversible. It's reversible, has pockets both sides, and no tags. So usually the tag is inside the pocket of a reversible thing, but it can reverse to that. This is like flannel. It can reverse to that. And the St. John is on a tag on the back there too, right there. So that was a nice find. I'll have to look up to see how much I should price that at. It's too small for me. And another cute little vest I got. This is a down vest. It's Eddie Bauer. And Eddie Bauer down. And it's a small, petite. It has this, I had to make sure this was fake fur before I bought it. And it is, it's faux fur. And it's just a brown, puffy, little fitted jacket. And another jacket I found was, this was half price. This is why I got it, because the brand isn't anything really special. Kenneth Cole. Kenneth Cole. It's a medium. It's all leather. It's lined, but it's lightweight. This is a lightweight jacket. It has 2 buttons, and it's fitted. A fitted jacket. Just a really nice condition, black leather jacket. I got that. All right. I was very happy. Well, no, this, I remember reading about these fire-resistant jeans. And I looked up this name, Tyndale. Tyndale. And they make these fire-resistant fabric jeans. I mean, they look like regular jeans. They're heavyweight. They're straight leg, like they would be like work pants. And they have the Tyndale Fire FR for fire resistant. They're made in the US. And these are size 38 by 34. So I remember watching somebody, a seller was talking about these fire resistant jeans. So this is the first pair I have found. Here's a new with tags, Greg Norman golf pants. These are manufactured sale price is $50. And I got these for just a couple, maybe couple dollars. Black golfing shorts. They have pleats here. And they're my son's size. That's another reason that I picked them up, because my son's, and they were half price. So it had everything going for it. Had to buy them. His birthday's in May. I sort of keep that in mind when he's an avid golfer. I always get him a couple pairs of shorts. My son, well, both of my children, they were never really happy to get what they said used clothing from me. But my daughter now is asking for me to look for things. So she's come around. And also, my son is still sort of funny about it, but if it'll have new with tags, I'm sure he doesn't watch my YouTube videos, but I've found him some really nice things that were brand new with tags, so he's okay with that. Okay, this was a happy find also, a pair of Cinch jeans, men's jeans. It's a good brand, good Western brand, Cinch. And these are size, what? These are bigger size. 38 by 36. They need to be washed. They have a lot of dirt around the bottom. A lot of it's come off. When I picked them up, they looked like they had been dragged on the floor, but they also are dirty from just being worn. So I'm going to wash this pair for sure. Another pair of men's jeans, Lucky brand. I usually don't get the women's Lucky brand anymore. They don't seem to sell. The men's still sell okay. Straight leg, 30 by 30. These are 181 relaxed straight is the style of these. Let's see where somebody's had something in their pocket there. So, which usually doesn't bother the resale thing on them. I got 2 pair of Nike basketball shorts. They're both large with the stretchy waist with the tie. This one's all black. They say basketball on them. And this is navy blue, large. The Nike basketball. And it has some gray detailing on there, and that's the back. Nice basketball shorts. Okay, I found 3 swimsuits. This is I think this was the Kathy Ireland one. In this green and blue. It's a pretty little suit, 1 piece. I pretty much keep to buying just the 1 piece suits now. That one. And this is sort of horrid, but there's still people that want skirted bathing suits, of course. This has a big full skirt. It's a 1 piece, and it's by Le Cove. Le Cove. I bought it because it was skirted, not because of the brand. It's a size 12. They all have the inserted, the bra insert, of course. That one. And this is a Speedo racerback. These always sell well. These are swimmer suits. Somebody is actually putting a suit on to go swimming. Speedo in a size 12, I guess. Must be what that means, 12. In this black with the blue high leg suit. And then I found a activewear Adidas bra top. And the back is like a crisscross back on it. And it's a size large. So an Adidas, like a workout bra or a running bra or activewear bra top. Another pair of golf shorts that I did have my son in mind because they are his size. He's a 32, but these are 33. So I'm not sure. I'll have to measure them against the 32 or measure them. They were half price too, but they're that nice lightweight, like parachute material. Now, if you can see the sort of the grain on that, they're black, and they're by Hawk, Tony Hawk. They're really a skating board. He's known for his skateboard activities. They have pockets on the back, and they have a leg pocket on each leg. And they're a nice long short. So my son would like these too. They're not new with tags, but they're in excellent condition, and they were half price. Oh, okay. I found another one of these. This is the 3rd one I found and I sell them as soon as I put them on. These are Under Armour heavy hoodie, and the style is Storm. It's on the sleeve. I don't know if you can see that. It says Storm. I've sold both of the other ones that I've put on, and I was so happy to find this one. I think those other ones were an extra large men's. This is a large. But Under Armour is still good. They say it's not quite as good as it used to be, but it sells pretty good for me. I got this long sleeve, loose fit Under Armour, long with the gray detailing, and extra large. Okay, I'm saving the strange thing till the end. You have to give me your opinion. American Eagle. These are stretch skinny jeans. They're not skinny. These look boot cut. Let me see. Slim boot cut in a size 4. So American Eagle and Levi's. Still pretty good brands to sell. I did find one Anthropologie brand here. Or no, not Anthropologie, I'm sorry. Zara. I haven't found Zara in a while. This little sort of gauzy top, the little cap sleeves. It has some sparkly stuff there on the shoulder, even though it's summery. And got a pair of white capris because they're Michael Kors and they were half price, so paid $3 for these. They've raised their jean price to $6 instead of $5, so just plain white capris. Michael Kors. They're in excellent condition. And a pair of Levi's. These are cords. Boot cut, the 515 boot cut. And these are size 4 medium. And they have the flap pockets in the back. They're the cute, this light beige corduroys. Really nice for this time of year. And almost the last thing, except this other thing I'm going to show you. A pair of overalls. I usually pick up any overalls that I find. I sell them usually right away. These are by Big Ben, which I think is a Wrangler, made by Wrangler. I think I saw that someplace or read when I looked it up. I think they're made by Wrangler. But they do really well. These work, you know, carpenter type. They have the pocket on the side. You know, they're work overalls. And these are, they're not as big as the last pair I sold. I had a terrible time packaging those other ones up, but these aren't quite as big. I'm not sure where this tag is here. But I will find it and get those listed as soon as possible, if the tag's on. If not, they'll just have to go by the measurements. So that is my haul, except for this other thing. I Well, I did buy this pair of socks. These are for me. These are super soft. They have to have some Angora or something in them. Because there's little furry things. And I love socks. I love knee socks. And, but they have to fit right. You know, there's so many knee socks that you can get that they aren't stretchy enough. They hurt your legs and they don't pull up all the way to the knee. They pull halfway up the calf and they're calling them knee socks. They're terrible. So I'm real picky about my socks. These are wonderful. I already tried them on. They're perfect. So those are mine. Now let me show you this. I think in the haul I showed you the a still picture of this. This is a wool, you can tell wool, and it's very scratchy, almost like a Harris tweed. But because this is a made for somebody, this is a tailored, especially for Roger Wise, whoever that is. Roger, I have your three-piece suit here. It was made by Lion Tailors. That's all the information you have, except for in the pocket, there is a tag where normally the size would be. There's a tag in here says that it was made for what Roger Wise, and it was made on 9/25/84, 1984. So this is a vintage suit, three-piece suit. Now, one of the strange things about this is it's a very small size, number one, which isn't strange, but has big, it buttons on the men's side, the men's suit. Now, the vest has two sets of buttons. I mean, what I mean is it can be buttoned either way. Has buttonholes and buttons. It can be, if you know what I mean, it can be buttoned like a men's or a women's. I didn't quite understand that. Okay, that was kind of strange. And the pants are flat front pants, but it has a big wide waist. Get this right. A big wide waist, and see the belt loops are tiny. It's unlike any other suit I've ever seen for men. This looks like a women's pants to me, but I don't know. It's got to be a men's suit, right? Maybe that's how he wanted it made. This was made especially for Roger. So I don't know. So I'll put all that information when I write it up the listing. And oh, another thing about this, it had in the pocket inside the jacket. Whoops. Inside the jacket is Roger's handkerchief. It's clean. Don't get grossed out. It's a sort of just an old-fashioned white handkerchief. It's in the pocket. That's it. I was hoping to find other things in the pocket. All it says here is professionally dry clean only. So yeah. But you can tell it's all it's handmade, I mean hand-tailored. So any hand-tailored suits, of course, you have to measure precisely. because you have no idea, you know, what size this is. So that's my strange buy. That suit cost, 3-piece suit, wool suit, cost me $4.58, I think it was. No, I'm sorry, $7.98. That cost $7.98. So it's worth a try to see. I don't know how I'm going to list this, but anyway, I hope I talked a little faster today. Sometimes when I watch parts of my videos to see if they're on okay, it drives me crazy because I talk slow. I mean, that's just how I talk. I try to talk faster. Yes, good idea to recycle my own clothing. That's about the jacket. I'm glad you're sticking with me there. How much do you want for the St. John? I'll have to look it up. I have no idea. I get so few St. John things. I think I got a blouse once, and I don't know if I got any. I think I got 2 pieces one other time. I forget what they were. A blouse. I know I sold that right away. But I will send me a message, and I will decide what I want for it. And see. I'll give you a good deal since you're watching my video. Anyway, are you a reseller, Fly Studios? You asked if I like brooches. But thank you so much for visiting me. And I try to get a couple videos up a week. 1 or 2 anyway. So it takes me forever to do like the video at the store because that has to go on iMovie, and then I have to edit it a little bit and then put it together, and it takes forever to upload to YouTube. So I'm thinking maybe I ought to try to do the, you can do YouTube Live on, but then they're little clips. You can't piece them together as far as I know. When you stop your camera, it goes into an entirely new, you can't pause is what I'm saying. You can't pause the video and go on. So I could only do a short little video because I can't look at things and be videoing. It doesn't work for me. So I'm going to close for now, and thank you for visiting, and I will see you next time.